like this. America, no one time. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, I can't see your video, and I'm not seeing mine too. I don't
Okay,
know.
now you can see.
I can see you. Can you see me?
No, I can't see you.
I don't know. I don't know. Just a moment. I don't know what's happening. This is a new platform that we are working with. So
Okay, I can see.
let me see if you can. Let me. I will go off and see if I'll join again. Just
Okay,
rejoin. Okay.
okay, sure.
Okay. Now what? Shouldn't happen. Hello.
Hello.
Just a moment. Hold on.
Okay.
Hi, Ashita. Yeah, kind of my video. I don't know. It's not coming up. It's so maybe I'll continue like that. Let me just let's start. We're already live on YouTube.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay, okay. Let me start. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Women Empowerment and Development Program. So it's been anchored by Hashita Toma, who is a HR manager, and she is based in India, and it's proudly brought to you by Coin News Extra. So today she'll be talking about topic advanced personal branding. So thank you and welcome, Hashita.
Thank you so much, Lee, for the nice introduction. And I just want to welcome you all who are viewing us there. And thank you so much for inviting me again and giving this opportunity to be a part of Point News Extra. So, can we start this session?
Yes, yes, get
Oh,
started.
okay, sure. So, I just want to share my screen with you all.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. So, today we will talk about the advanced personal branding. So, we all are aware about that what is branding. So, I just want to go in a deep dive of that what is this advanced personal branding. The word advanced is being attached with the personal branding. So, what here is the new thing that I want to tell you today about this crazy topic that advanced personal branding. So, your personal brand is something that brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room. So people must knowing you when even you are not present at that place. So you know your capabilities, you know your identity, and you need to know how to impact on others when you are no longer on that place, especially somewhere uh, when people are talking about you. So this is how we will continue this topic that I want to say something about that personal branding. So your personal brand is how you promote yourself. Okay. So what is your personal branding? Branding is the process of creating and maintaining a consistent image or impression in the minds of others about an individual. That we all know that. Okay. So what is the difference in that? Your personal brand is how you combination of skills, experience, and personality that you want to them to see you. It is telling of your and how it reflects your behavior, spoken and unspoken words, and of course your attitude. So I want to go with the headline that what's your personal brand? What's your personal branding? Somewhere we always stuck in our thoughts that how to create our brands, how people know ourselves. It's something a little bit I can say attached with social media. Now this is a time of internet, everybody using their phones, they're swiping up, scrolling down, scrolling up. So this is how the our every country goes on. This is how morning start and end on night even. So when we talk about personal branding, your personal brand is how you promote yourself. It is the unique combination of skills, experience and personality that your followers want to see you. That's you want your followers want to see something that's specific in you like that. It is a telling of your story and the impression people gain from your online reputation. The process of personal branding involves finding your uniqueness and building a reputation on the things you want to be known for, and then allowing yourself to be known for them. Ultimately, that if I just want to do something, so ultimately the goal is to create something that conveys a message and that can be monetized or monetized. So it's a really specific thing that what is your brand need to be. So moving ahead, a brand can be anything. Now you can see in a background image there is a very very famous brand, McDonald's. We always love McDonald's, McBurgers, and something they are delivering us. So what is that? We are used to thinking about brands in relationship to companies and products. We always think like McDonald's, Domino's. Always when we talk about brands, we used to think about the brands we had. Puma, Adidas, and different clothing brands, different cars brand, different automobiles, your laptops, your phones, everything is a brand. But now here I'm talking about a person as a brand. A person need to be specific with their own communication skills, what they are delivering to the society. They need to known for that. That is a brand. That is a person need to be known for a brand. And so now I want to say, think McDonald's or Apple, they are a huge brand. But nowadays, anything can be a brand. Even as an individual, you have your personal brand. If you don't know that, but you have your personal brand. So, what is your personal brand? Whether you're known for your snaps or still you are a typewriter, you have a brand that exists both online and offline. Luckily there are a lot of great tools we are having in that era, that and there are a lot of resources even out there had to personal branding process. Use them to leave right impression on people who look you up online. You want to be a heroine or a hero on online platforms, so you need to be looking up for something very specific you know to be for. Why personal branding matters? This question arrives in my mind thousand times when I want to prepare myself to be as a brand. I want to deliver myself as a brand. People want to know me because I want to deliver myself as a brand, because I know I am a brand. I am specific. I am something different from others. So why personal branding matters? This is a very good question arrives in my mind always. When it comes to building a personal brand, some people dismiss the process being to time. Regardless of your age or professional stage, someone is screening you on base on Facebook, on Instagram, on every social media. Even you are going to parties. If we something we think like no one is watching me, but every time you are like everyone eyes. So everyone is watching you there. Okay, online and offline. I'm talking about the both. What they find can have major implications for your professional and personal well-being. So I need to be impact on them. A perfect impaction is need to be created. So that's how I create my own brand. So more than half of employers won't hire potential candidates without some sort of online presence today, because they don't have they don't know their capabilities, that how to recognize them as a brand, and they lose jobs. Why? Because they don't know they already are existing brands. They just need to showcase their skills on right platforms. That's it, and magic will automatically starting happening. So that's how. Don't lose your I just want to suggest, don't lose out an interview over something you can control, like your personal brand. You need to create your personal branding. Even every individual now, we all are using LinkedIn, we all are using different social apps. So how people want to be known myself as need to be something somewhere specific, that is need to be very imaginary, but you can do it. It's really not like a robotic science. So now I want to talk about, everything about what is personal branding, how to create this. Now I want to talk about that, how do you personally brand yourself? What are the techniques, what are the things you need to require to prepare yourself as a brand? The first point I want to mention here: fight out figure it out who you are. You need to determine that. In order to build a personal brand that accurately reflects your personal and professional identity, you first need to know who you are. The basic thing, that who you are. We all know ourselves. My name is this, and I am belongs to here, and this is the blah blah. So I'm just not saying that you need to know who you are uh, by your capabilities, and what are you what is that one particular niche you are looking for. Be introspective and create a list of your personal strength and weakness. Ask yourself every day, so you can create something very specific about that who you are. In which areas of work do I excel? What motivates me? This type of question you can ask you. What characteristics have others complimented me on? What are the types of things you getting compliments on the same things? Which roles seem to drain my energy? Yes, this is a very specific. Which I can say that, which projects can I spend hours or without feeling overwhelmed or tired? How many hours you can spend on something even don't feel a little bit tired after getting and putting so much 10 to 12 hours on that particular work? And if you're feeling not at all tired, that's your that one particular niche you need to go with that. Which projects can I spend hours without just getting tired myself? So now the second point, define your determine what you want to be known. You need to determine that what you want to be known. Your personal brand is more than a reflection of who you are today. It's a roadmap of where you to go. In addition to understanding your existing skills and competencies, one thing is assessing your strength and weakness as they relate to whichever industry or career you want to break it into next. By doing this, you will uncover the skills and traits that make you distinct, as well as the areas where you need to improve and gain your knowledge in order to advance. Now, the point comes, define your audience. Before you start crafting your personal brand, you also need to determine who you are trying to reach. It is a very important thing. It is other industry thought leaders, an individual at a particular company, or recruiters whom you are looking for. What are your targeting audience? Who are your targeting audience? The sooner you define the audience, the easier it will be craft your story in a very beautiful manner. Uh, and I also want to mention here, you will be a better understand the type of story you need to tell and where you need to tell it. If you having a measurement of audience and a targeting audience, so that's how you can craft your story in a well framed way. Embrace networking. As you cultivate your ideal personal regularly and effectively to grow your professional circle, connect with peers and industry thought leaders by going to formal and informal networking events. That's how you can connect and embrace that networking in a particular way. The more connections you make, the more value you can provide, and if, of course, you can learn from them. You can get a magical ideas to craft your work, to craft your post on the particular platforms on social medias. And the more likely your personal brand will be recognized very soon. Ask for recommendations. This is the very important point. Having current and former colleagues and managers endorse you in one of the easiest and most effective ways to define your personal brand as who you are. Allowing others communicate your value for you, allowing others always to endorse you, to recommend you something. So everyone, this is something like a very fancy thing. Everyone just want to read it and want to connect with you. Oh wow, it's amazing. The people, he or she is something like crazy about it. We need to learn from her or his. So these are the something you always going crazy about this. Grow your online presence. One of the most important aspects of your personal branding is making sure your online presence is engaging. Your online presence is something relative with others always. With so many different social media tools available today, there are so many resources out there, and your online presence is likely look different depending on the medium you choose. It always works on like that. And the last point, remember your personal brand is not just online. Yes, remember your personal brand is just not you are showing what you are online. You are physically as well as offline to with your family, with your colleagues, in your office, and in other social activities you are indulging and engaging with. Your brand is more than just an online persona. It's how you carry yourself at home, in the office, and even your daily community. So your reputation is everything. I must say, your reputation, your dressing sense, and how you look is always matters, and that's why people want to come to you first by observe yourself by so far. So that's how the more opportunities you have to work with others, volunteer for projects, assert yourself with them as a leader, take their assertives, and keep taking participate in such things to being engaged. That's part of your brand. This is the very important part of your brand. So now, okay, how LinkedIn can be used in advanced personal branding. So there is a new time. This is 2020, and we are using LinkedIn a lot. In using LinkedIn as a professional platform to survive. I think some are sorry, some of us are using LinkedIn to survive, because LinkedIn is something nowadays is something like we are connecting with different type of personalities all over the country, and they are helping out. They are teaching us something. They are relating with something. People putting over ideas. People getting ideas. It's a beautiful platform to create your brand. There are many techniques and tactics that how to LinkedIn can be used to support advanced personal branding strategy. I want to mention here. So the first one is write your LinkedIn personal profile to convey your value. You need to like some nice lines and to influence in a way that position as a leader in our, and be found for this. Create and especially articles and status updates to create the thinking in the specific specialization and educate and inform followers. So that's how you need make a chain that people are going to be connected with you, but what you are putting there. So they need to put some interest in your page, in your LinkedIn profile. They need to come to you for the specific reasons. You need to be very constant in that. Current content from other reputable resources. You can curate some content from other resources as well. You just don't need to always put your something very fresh and very refreshing something. You can refresh also from somewhere resources and put them very in a mannerful way to represent yourself. So this how you develop your followers, and you made so much connections. You can engage with them. You can learn from their knowledge, their resources, and well as to build credibility. Here I want to mention. Now, okay. So the three C's of branding I want to mention here. You can see the clarity, consistency, and the constancy. These are the three very important C's. Now you all know about that how to make your personal brand and how LinkedIn you can. But these three, without three C's of branding, you can't move ahead, because these C's help you all throughout the journey to build your brand in a very specific manner. So first one is now that after known that here is your communication plan in place, that how you craft your things. Remember, always follow these three C's. So first one is clarity. Always be very clear about who you are and who are you not. This is a very specific thing. And by knowing your unique promise of value, you are identifying what sets you apart from others, that how you are different from others. So always remember that who you are and who you are not. So thus equation is that don't copy others. You can rephrase something in your way, but don't copy exact thing from other resources. Consistency. Once you are clear about your promise of value, consistently demonstrate your brand promise everywhere. This includes your social media profiles like Instagram, Facebook, and others, and your websites, if you're having your websites, your business cards, and everywhere your, where you are dealing in communication systems to create your brand. So everything is including in that. So you need to be very consistent. Constancy. Now it is not enough to be clear and consistent. You need to always visible to others. You are not like a god. You are everywhere. You need to always wear, not you cannot view yourself to everyone. You need to have a target audience. Here you not are like working as I am a hero of this country. Now I am to impress to all the community. You need to impress to all the community. You have a target audience, that whom are you working for, what are your targets. So this is need to be very specific, that what are your audience, what kind of your audience are looking for, what are they demanding. So this is a very something very important. Be visible or run the risk of being forgotten. It's your choice. Now, now, make your first impression before you even meet. What's that stand for? You can make your first impression before you even meet. So here is the time comes arrived. Here's the time arrived that you can make your own impression, even like you are a brand. You are working on online as well as offline. You having totally your presence on both of the platforms. Now you are not to fear that people not knowing you. People knowing you for a specific reason. People knowing you for something really great about you, that you are crazy about that. People knowing you for asking some queries relating that you known for that. So there is something you can make that impact on others before even meet you. People need to be surprised about yourself, that oh my god, she or he is so amazing. Now I'm going to meet them and I'm going to be very lucky. So this is something you need to create about yourself. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Always just, this is something very like a hashtag of my life, that you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So first impression is very necessary. If you are working on your personal branding, you need to be very consistent with your ideas and thoughts that you are putting on some online portals, like on LinkedIn and other media, social media. So you can engage with people in a consistent manner, and that's how you can impact on others, and you can create your brand just in few days. Just believe me, it's really very magical. Now, here's it's all. Now it's your turn. You need to be followed something, and now start creating your all personal brands. So be authentic. You need to develop your personal brand in light of who you actually are and where you shine, how you like to dress, etc. These all the things are measuring in a be authentic. That is the essence of your personal brand, and the only essence that you want to build on. You need to be very particular about that. You can be you. Once you have worked out who you really are, and therefore what your personal brand should be, the next step is how you bring your full and authentic self to work every day in a way you can flourish around all over the world by sitting on your laptop, and that's it. How you can create your impression before meeting with anyone else. So be known for something. Next key of creating your personal branding, be known for something. You need to be clear on who you are and what you want to be and what you want to be known in near future. You need to be clear about these three thoughts and build your skills and knowledge. The key is not to only build them but to become known for them. Yes, the key is not to build just you need to be known for them, but you are becoming for them. So your skills are identification of your own brand. So always work on that. Get your behavior in check. Very important. What you are known. This is for as much about how you do what you do as it is about what you actually do. So think about the things like being kind, be respectful, showing up on time, listening to others, and not being a gossip guy. Behavior matters, guys. So focus on mastering yours. Behavior is really very important thing to attracting people and to get engaged and engage with them with a long term. So it's really important to keep check on your behavior. Be consistent. As you create and optimize your social profiles, you will want to maintain consistency in how you present your personal brand. Not only do you want to make it easy for folks to identify you, there's a good chance you will run into other people who share your name. A consistent image can help avoid confusion. Yes, a consistent image can always helps you to avoid confusion in others' minds. So here it is all. You can work from here and you can make your personal brand like you are a brand as well. We all are a brand as well. Somewhere we know and we don't know. Of course, it's just to need identify on that point, and you can create your personal brand also. So here we go. Connect with me on LinkedIn. If you have any query regarding this, just feel free to connect with me. I'm Harshita Tomar, and here I just want to stop screen sharing. I hope you like this and will follow this definitely.
Thank you very much, Hashita, for that wonderful presentation. This actually been able to talk about advanced personal branding. We know the impact of branding when it comes to business. That's a nice one from you. Thank you very much for joining us, and for our audience, we really appreciate you bringing our time to
Thank
come
you.
watch us and hear what she's saying. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for providing this opportunity. I hope you have a lovely life and lovely day ahead. Thank you so much.
Okay, looking forward to your next episode.
Okay, sure.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.